Hey everyone, it's Ange at Steelcity Scented, where we discuss artsy, weirdo, indie, and vintage perfume. If you love those, you are in the right place. Hope everyone is kicking ass. I found this partial of Andron for Women by Jovan. And I'm so conflicted. I'm not going to give it a full review because of the price point. This is so rare, it goes on eBay for $50, $60 an ml. So there's really no point in me discussing it at length because acquiring a bigger bottle or anyone really acquiring that is absolutely just not possible unless you have tons of cash. Like there are a few bottles on there right now that are 30 ml bottles like going for $700, $800. So again, although this is unique in that it was marketed as the first perfume containing human pheromones, I don't know if it's actually worth it. So a little bit of background about this before we jump into the actual perfume. So this allegedly contains androstenol, and androstenol is a steroid compound. It's a human pheromone. Pigs and humans are the two primary species that actually secrete androstenol. Believe it or not, the porcine model of metabolism of drugs, of skin tissue, it is very, very similar to humans. So when you're doing a lot of pharmacology studies, porcine models, FDA accepts is the most accurate because again, they metabolize things like humans on many levels. But anyway, so what happens with androstenol, on which this is based, there's a receptor called GABAa, and it's in your brain centrally, it's all peripherally, many different activation pathways, many different GABA receptors. But what happens when androstenol, again, centrally in your brain, when that's activated at low doses, it contributes to a calming and anxiolytic effect. So when inhaled, right? So you're inhaling these perfume fumes, and it's ironic to me that I think the purpose of this, given the marketing campaign, was stimulation of the opposite sex or same sex or both. And then again, inhalation of androstenol, again, binding to the GABAa receptor has a calming effect, but maybe they didn't look at the science that in depth. I'm not sure if they knew about this, honestly, because this was released in 1981, and so was I, so it is 43 years old. The notes listed, though, per Perfumo are amber, androstenol, which I don't know how that smells, and floral notes. So unfortunately, Perfumo is not accurate and complete. The note listing on base note says Jasmine, tuberose, orange blossom, black narcissus, and androstenol, but there's definitely an amber base in this, so that you have to look through several websites to actually get the note listing complete. So again, this is like the ultra skanky train fragrance, right? It's got narcotic jasmine, narcotic tuberose, indolic jasmine, narcotic tuberose, indolic orange blossom, black narcissus, which can come across pretty skanky, and then amber, which really just settles things out and can be very sexy on its own as an accord. So again, a very beautiful fragrance that I would love to rock on the regular, especially if I'm going to make some friends. But again, that doesn't happen. So again, if you can find a bottle at a local consignment store, or you have an aunt or grandmother or mother that has a bottle of this hanging around, that is fucking awesome. I would definitely recommend trying it because, again, it is quite beautiful. But I feel like the principles of attracting the opposite or same sex more so probably comes from the jasmine, tuberose, orange blossom, black narcissus, and amber, more so than the androstenol, because I don't honestly know how the androstenol would not break down over time in alcohol, but that's a completely nerdy conversation we'll have another time. So, okay, so I was babbling a little bit about this, but a very brief overview of androstenol. There is a men's version of this as well that I have somewhere. When I find it, we can discuss it. But again, same premise is that it's just so cost prohibitive. I really don't even want to talk about it because to get someone excited and then when you go look at it, it's like, I'm selling kidneys, not for perfume. That's just not going to happen. So, all right, guys, take care. I hope everyone's well. Bye.